Remember when Huawei dropped that crazy phone that folded 3 times? Well, they're back at it again with the Mate XTs, basically the sequel to their first trifold. It's slimmer, smarter, and dropping on September 4th, right before IFA 2025 and conveniently just ahead of Apple's iPhone 17 launch. So Huawei isn't just showing off the folding trick here, they're packing in some fresh new colors, support for 5.5G networks in China, lowered the price, and something we didn't really see pushed last time, the M-Pencil stylus. Richard Yu, Huawei's consumer business boss, even teased a clip on Weibo where he's straight up using the stylus on the unfolded display. That's a big productivity play because the original Mate XT wasn't really marketed as stylus ready. The design itself, think familiar but refined. You'll still get that huge 10.2-inch internal display, likely AMOLED, and a 6.4-ish inch cover screen with a high refresh rate. The big change is the hinge. Huawei's upgraded the Tiangong hinge system. It's slimmer, stronger, and should make the crease less noticeable. Basically cleaner folds, tougher build. And cameras, we're talking a new 50 megapixels main sensor with variable aperture, upgraded true color processing, and even a periscope telephoto lens for those long-range zoom shots. Expect the ultra-wide and standard telephoto to stick around too, but details are still hazy. Selfie duties will likely stay with an 8 megapixel cam on the cover screen. Under the hood, the Mate XTs is tipped to run Huawei's new Kirin 9020 chipset, the same one powering their Pura 80 phones. Expect 16 gigs of RAM across the board and storage starting at 256 gigs, with 512 gigs and even 1 terabyte options if you're feeling fancy. Battery size should be about the same as before, but Huawei's layering in their latest AI features to keep things feeling fresh. Now the part everyone's curious about, price. In China, the Mate XTs is expected to start at around $2,100. That's quite a drop from the Mate XT Ultimate design, which launched at about $2,800, and when you stack that against Samsung's Z Fold 7 at $2,000 or Google's Pixel Fold 2 at $1,800, Huawei's giving you a way bigger display for just a bit more cash. Outside China, sure, prices will climb once you add taxes and shipping, but still way under the original Mate XT's jaw-dropping $4,100 international price tag. Overall, the Mate XTs sits at the very high end of foldable smartphones, arguably offering more screen than any other phone on the market, but remains a niche premium device, especially since it lacks Google services and uses China-made chips. So what do you think? Does Huawei finally have a foldable that can challenge Samsung and Google globally, or is this still more of a China-first device? That's all for now. Catch you in the next one. Peace.